Hi beautiful souls, welcome back, or if you are new to the channel, welcome in. My name is Cade, and before we get started with today's brand new video, I want to give a huge thank you and shout out to today's video sponsor, Keen. If you're not sure what Keen is an online service that provides you with access to vetted psychics and spiritual advisors that can give you guidance on anything you want to ask about. I've gotten so many readings on Keen. I've asked about my love life, I've asked about my career, and I am always able to get the answers I need. So definitely recommend getting a reading on Keen. Also, one of my favorite things about Keen is there is a psychic available 24/7. So whenever you need a reading, there is always going to be a psychic available on Keen. As a new Keen customer, guys, you are going to get your first 10 minutes for only $1.99 by clicking the link pinned in my comment section or by clicking the link in my bio. I'm also going to put the link up on the screen. And let me just tell you guys, the sign up process is literally so simple. All you have to do is click on the link, click get started. Keen is going to ask you a few simple questions, and then bam, a list of psychics and spiritual advisors are going to pop up for you. Also guys, Keen is one of the most affordable ways to get a psychic reading. There are so many spiritual advisors available on Keen. Each of the spiritual advisors charge a different price. Some are a little bit higher, some are a little bit lower. So you're really going to be able to find a spiritual advisor that works for you and what you're willing to spend on a psychic reading. And once you find a spiritual advisor that works for you, you can keep going back to the same advisor. That way you can build an ongoing relationship with the spiritual advisor that you're working with. Also guys, once you sign up for Keen, make sure to check your emails because Keen sends out weekly discount codes. That way you can get a more affordable psychic reading. As I said guys, I've gotten so many readings on Keen and each one has been able to provide me with so much guidance and so much clarity. So if that is what you're looking for, make sure to check out the link in my description box or the link pinned in my comment section. I'm also going to put the link up on my screen. Thank you so much Keen for sponsoring today's video, and we are going to go ahead and jump into today's pick a card reading. Hi beautiful souls, welcome back to the channel, or if you are new here, welcome in. My name is Cade and today I am back with another pick a card reading, and today we are going to be tuning into what you need to know right now. Okay, so whatever message needs to come through today, that's going to be kind of what this reading is based on. Before we get started, I do want to mention that my Instagram and TikTok are going to be linked down below. I do post spiritual content over there, so make sure to check me out on those platforms. So diving right into today's video, looking at the 4 different piles that we have, or I should say the 4 different crystals that we have today, I decided to go with a little bit of a pink theme today. And these are all crystals from my crystal shop. So if you want to check out any of these crystals, if you're resonating with any of them, I do also have my spiritual shop link down below. But diving right in guys, pile 1 is going to be this pink opal crystal tower. Hopefully you can see that. This is going to be pile 1. It's going to be the pink opal crystal tower. Pile number 2 is going to be the pink Botswana agate. Hope I said that right. The pink Botswana agate, I believe is how you pronounce it. And then the third crystal, or the third pile, is going to be the pink Mangano calcite. This is going to be the third crystal, or the third pile. And then the fourth pile, or the fourth crystal, is going to be the pink tourmaline, or pink tourmaline. I don't know. Okay, so that's going to be crystal number 4, or pile number 4. Okay, so what I want you guys to do is take a moment to really ground and center your energy. Put your feet on the ground if you have to. Take a few deep breaths in. And just ask your spirit guides to guide you to the crystal and the pile that is most going to resonate with you and your energy. I am going to go ahead and jump into crystal number 1, or pile number 1, the pink opal tower, and I will see the rest of you beautiful souls at your pile. Hi beautiful souls that chose pile 1, or if you chose this pink opal crystal. I almost said apple, like what am I doing? Welcome in guys. Let me set that right there. Okay, yeah, right there, we'll set that. So we're gonna just be getting messages that you need to know right now, messages that you need to hear, kind of whatever energy wants to show up, whatever energy wants to come through. I do want to mention that the pink opal crystal does resonate very much with the heart chakra. So, this is a great stone when you're trying to attune to the vibration of love. Maybe some of you are just trying to attune, your vibration to the energy of your heart space, that kind of thing. So this is available on my shop if you guys want to check it out. But I'm trying to see what I'm guided to take first. I kind of want to start with these oracle cards for some reason. Okay, Spirit, what are we doing? Why did I just say what are we doing? Maybe some of you are feeling that way, like, Spirit, what are we doing? Like, you're kind of maybe confused about what's next, or you're in this period of contemplation about, what's going to be happening for you next. Okay, maybe some of you are a little bit confused on the path that you're about to take. Okay, let's see. Spirit guides, ancestors, angels of pile 1. What does pile 1 need to hear right now? What does pile 1 need to hear right now, Spirit? What does pile 1 need to hear / know right now? Okay, we have the play card falling out first. Okay. So Spirit is saying with this play card, you guys are almost so hyper-focused on some sort of problem that you're experiencing. This could be like absolutely anything, but I'm just feeling like there's something that you're super duper focused on. Spirit is saying like you're trying to force something to like plug in, like you're trying to force a light to work with no electricity. It's like you have to find the spark first and then plug in the cord. I know that's a weird analogy, but it's like you're almost trying to force something to work for you, but they're saying this thing is not going to work for you if you're not feeling inspired by it. This thing is not going to work for you if you're not feeling, passionate about it. It's almost like you have to find the spark first. You have to find the joy in what you do first and then make it work. I feel like with this play card here, I feel like you guys need to slip into this playful energy to figure something out. It's almost like you guys are being so serious that you're kind of not in flow with your intuition. And I'm hearing you're not in flow with what your body is trying to tell you to do. So, yeah, we'll keep tuning into this. Spirit, what does pile 1 need to know? We also have the Star Mother. How can you mother yourself? Some of you also could just be like very, very hard on yourself right now. I think it's also this energy of maybe needing to kind of look at all of your accomplishments. Spirit is saying, go ahead and congratulate yourself for everything that you've accomplished up to this point. Have that moment of celebration, have that moment where you take a little bit of a break and you nurture and mother yourself, and then you can start again. It's almost as if you guys have ended this very, very tough cycle in your life, but you're not celebrating that cycle. You're just jumping right into a new cycle. I'm hearing you've been weathered down. So this cycle that has ended in your life, it's worn you down, it's torn you down, but you're not taking the time to build yourself back up. You're not taking the time for some of you to heal. You're not taking the time to rejuvenate yourself. You got to find your spark again. Some of you have lost your spark is what I'm getting. Some of you have lost your spark and you're almost kind of wondering, how do I find that again? The best way to find that is to get out of this serious energy and into a more playful, fun, for some of you, even a mothering energy, where you're really nurturing yourself and you're not forcing yourself to do anything. You're just allowing the flow of life. I am hearing, though, for some of you, it's like you like to take charge with authority is what I'm hearing. So I do feel like a lot of you like to be in your masculine energy where you're taking action and you're taking charge, but it's like you're kind of having to flip the switch here. You're kind of having to step more into a feminine energy where you're mothering yourself and you're kind of taking a break. And for some of you, possibly celebrating. And I feel like this makes you feel a little bit uneasy. We also have share your voice. I think some of you are trying to find your voice. Maybe some of you have not found that yet. You know, with this kind of energy that I'm picking up on, it's really honestly about finding what you're good at, finding, you know, where you're meant to express yourself, that kind of energy, like you're trying to find what you're going to be good at. And you know, I feel like this is kind of going to take a lot of experimentation, guys. Experimentation? Yeah. Is that how you would say that? Yeah. You're almost going to kind of have to experiment with it a little bit. You're not going to find it within the snap of your finger. It's almost going to take a little while. You're going to have to try out different things before you come to a conclusion of kind of what clicks for you. Spirit is showing this as like a puzzle piece. It's like you're trying to find that missing puzzle piece, but it's like Spirit is telling me like they are making you step into this playful energy. They are making you step into an energy that is not so serious. They're making you step into a more feminine energy. They're kind of forcing you into this energy. It's like they're not going to give you the answers to your questions until you do so. So if you guys have been in this energy of trying to force something to happen or trying to push something forward, know that it is not going to work until you take a step back. Spirit wants you to take a step back is what they're telling me, and they're not going to show you the answers that you're looking for until you do so. Okay, so we're going to kind of move these cards back here, and we are going to shuffle some tarot. I am hearing that a lot of you have heightened intuition right now. You're very, very intuitive, but it's also about taking the time to tap into your intuition. If you're always on the go and you're always in that masculine energy, there's no time for you to really tune in and listen to what your intuition is even trying to say. So we're going to dive into some tarot. Spirit, what does pile 1 need to know? 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 Okay, we have 2. So guys, we have the 10 of Pentacles and the 9 of Wands coming out. Interesting. What does pile 1? Knight of Swords as well. Okay. I feel like you guys have a very like hasty kind of energy. I feel like you guys have this kind of energy where it's like my way or no way. Like it's very much a fast-paced energy because, you know, I'm getting for some of you, like Spirit is saying you've already grown so much in your life. You've already gone through so many different trials and tribulations. You've already gone through so much. And you've already accomplished so much in your life, and you've already put so much hard work and so much effort into your life. And it's like, when do you slow down? You know, when do you, Spirit is saying, take the time to kind of comprehend what you've already done. I do feel like you guys are not very grounded into the present moment because I do feel like a lot of your focus is on what's next or what you can do next or what you can accomplish next. But Spirit wants you to almost take this moment of gratitude or just like thank yourself for all the work that you've already put in, instead of jumping on to the next thing. I feel like you guys have so many different ideas and you kind of just like to jump the gun and put your full force into those ideas, which is honestly amazing. But at the same time, you know, also needing to appreciate what you've already accomplished. We have the 10 of Swords. Yeah, you're closing out on a very tough cycle, is what I'm getting. And Spirit honestly really does want you to rest. We have the 8 of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay. What is this Knight of Swords, Spirit? And we also have the 7 of Swords and the Page of Wands in the reverse. Okay, Spirit is saying you're tricking yourself here. something that is over, stop trying to make it work. Like, you're almost trying to force yourself to do something that doesn't make you excited anymore for some of you. Some of you are trying to force something that isn't working anymore. Something is clearly ending here. We have the 2 tens. Some of you, this is a relationship. Some of you, this is a career. Stop trying to force it to keep working. I think whatever this thing is, it served its purpose. It fulfilled you for some of you at the beginning of your life, and now it's time to move on. Okay, I'm hearing stop giving like credibility to the same source. Like, stop relying so much on whatever this thing is, because it's over, and Spirit is trying to transition you into something new. You just don't know it yet. So it's like some of you are trying to force something to work that you no longer feel inspired by. Okay, it's almost like you're pretending to be inspired by it, or you're pretending to love it, but really you don't love it anymore. It's like this certain thing, whatever it is, it served its purpose. It was there for you when you needed it, and now it's time to move on. It's not working anymore. I feel like a lot of you are kind of doing the fake it till you make it mentality, where it's like, no, this thing still works. Like 7 of Swords, like just trying to pretend that this still makes me excited, when really you guys are kind of shifting in a new direction. What do we have bottom of the deck? 7 of Pentacles. You guys are feeling very worn down right now. This could be a certain career that you're in that is just so like, it kind of traps you into just like working hard but getting no days off. And you know, it's like I'm getting, you've already achieved so much success in whatever this is. This could be a career, and it's coming to a stop and it's ending. And Spirit wants you to take this ending, celebrate what you've accomplished, and prepare for something new to begin, because it feels like there's a new start coming up. You just don't know it yet, okay, is what I'm getting. So, interesting, pile 1. So what else? We're going to take some oracle cards from this deck right here. Okay, let's see what we have going on. What does pile 1 need to know? What does pile 1 need to know? I am hearing Jay Shetty. He's an author, so maybe some of you are... Let's see what we've got. Wind activation. I think something is about to be activated within you. Some sort of new thing that you're going to want to do. It's going to happen pretty quickly with the Knight of Swords. It almost kind of feels like this is going to be one of those things where you're just kind of laying down in bed, and then you suddenly get this spark of inspiration within you to act on something. But what I'm getting here is the way that this intuitive information is going to come through for you on what direction you need to move in your life, the way you're going to get these creative ideas. We do have the Page of Wands here, but it's in the reverse. So these creative ideas are going to come up within you, okay? They're not going to be given from someone outside of you, but they're going to show up when you take a break, okay? When you stop trying to force the energy, because you guys do have a very kind of masculine energy, and what I mean by that is like you're very action oriented, but that's not how this is going to work. They're kind of saying that this new idea that is going to come to you is going to fall into you. It's like going to come from Spirit. It's not going to come from within you necessarily. It's like it's going to come from a higher source, and Spirit is just saying it's kind of going to plop within you, okay, if that makes sense. It's going to kind of just float within you. I don't know if that makes sense. That's kind of the terminology Spirit is using. So let's see. What does pile 1 need to know? What does pile 1 need to know? We also have tree grounding energy. And we'll get to one more of these cards. What does pile 1 need to know? We also have new beginnings. So again, yeah, a cycle is ending and you're starting something brand new. So be ready for that. And we also have the stone people in the reverse. I'm actually going to read what that card means because I'm not sure. But, okay, yeah, give me a moment because I'm not sure what the stone people card means. So I want to take a look. If I can find it. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. You guys need to pay close attention to what is surrounding you at the moment. There's a lot of different creativity. There's a lot of different creative ideas that you're about to receive, but it's almost like you need to pay attention to the signs and symbols around you. So what do you need to know right now? I would take a pause. I would take a pause. For some of you with this tree energy, take a moment to go outside, ground your energy, maybe go out in nature, because there is a new beginning that is about to show up for you. You're not quite sure what it is yet, but you will know what it is very soon. Spirit is saying, but it's just a matter of needing to pay attention to your surroundings so that when this idea comes, you're able to start taking action on it. Okay. Let's see. We have the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. I'm going to get one more tarot. And we also have the Magician in the reverse. So there's an idea about to show up to you. Okay. What you're being guided to do right now is to take a temporary pause in action. Then once this idea comes to you, everything is going to start aligning. Okay, I'm not sure what this is. It feels like it's going to be a sudden spark of inspiration. Okay, pile one. So let me know if this resonated. Make sure to subscribe, click the notification bell so you get notified every time I upload a brand new video. And I'm going to go to move on to pile number 2. Hi, beautiful souls. That chose pile 2 or the pink Botswana agate. We will set that right there. I feel like the crystal is literally so small. We do have a few of these available on my shop. If you resonate with the energy of that crystal, guys, make sure to check it out. Also, guys, before we get started, make sure to check me out on Instagram and TikTok. Those are going to be linked down below. I post spiritual content over there as well. Also, guys, remember this is a general reading, so kind of take the energy that resonates with you and leave the rest behind. Okay, so I'm calling in any angels, ancestors, higher power that wants to participate in this reading with us. Only high vibrational energies that are going to heal and support the people of pile 2. What does pile 2 need to know right now? So we're starting with this oracle deck. What does pile 2 need to know right now? Spirit guides and ancestors. What does pile 2 need to know right now? What does pile 2 need to know right now? What does pile 2 need to know? What does pile 2 need to know? Please and thank you. What is pile 2? Okay, we have your guidance is divinely guided. Some of you aren't trusting your intuition. Some of you are receiving a lot of intuitive guidance at the moment, but you're not trusting it. Okay, I think the message here is to trust what you're receiving from the divine. Trust the signs and symbols that you're receiving. If you feel like it's guidance from your spirit guides, it's guidance, okay? You're really needing to trust your intuition right now, because I really feel like Spirit is saying like your intuition right now is the main speaking point in your, okay. So Spirit is showing like your ego having a voice. You have an ego voice and you have an intuitive voice. Right now your intuitive voice is trying to speak to you and it wants you to pay attention to what it's saying. So I don't know who needs to know that, but it's like your intuitive voice is trying to speak to you and you need to listen to what it's saying. Okay, pile 2. What does pile 2 need to know? Okay, we also have the Warrior Woman energy coming out. Okay, I love this card. If you weren't afraid, what would you do? And we also have the Age of Light. You've been training for this for lifetimes. Okay, you guys are about to take a humongous leap of faith. Okay, I think you're being guided to do something very big and bold. Something that is making your ego a little bit afraid, but your intuitive, you know, your soul is like, hello, we've been training for this for lifetimes. And then your ego is like, no, we're going to get hurt. We could die. That's the kind of energy that I'm getting. I feel like you're kind of going back and forth on something. Because it's like your intuition is telling you you're ready for this. You've been training for this. Like your soul is so ready to do something. And I feel for a lot of you, it involves speaking your truth. It possibly involves standing in front of a lot of different people. But it's almost like there's something that you are preparing for. Like your soul has been preparing you for this and it's finally time to like hit the big red button and get started. So it's like, just listen to what your intuition is telling you. It's telling you to click go, so go, you know? It's like, it's almost like you shouldn't be pausing anymore. You shouldn't be patient anymore. Like, it's time to pick up the pace and to start going after whatever this thing is. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna dive into some tarot as well. Spirit, what is this? What is this? I feel like you guys will know exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, so let's dive into some tarot. What does pile 2 need to know? 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 Okay, we have the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, there's some sort of a big opportunity that you have not yet taken. It's almost like you're sitting on $1 million idea, or you're sitting on this very, very freaking amazing idea. Like, there's this idea that you have, or there's some sort of opportunity that you know you need to take, but you haven't taken it yet. It's like the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse is giving me this energy of like, you keep postponing something. It's like, why haven't you started yet? You know, for some of you, this is a business. Just because we have the Pentacles here, it is something that is going to make you a lot of money. But maybe it's something that you have to invest a lot of money in. So it's kind of like you have to give a little to get back. You know, you have to put a little money into a business to make more money. So what does pile 2 need to know? What does pile 2 need to know? Okay, a lot of different energies wanting to come through. What does pile 2 need to know? Okay, 6 of Pentacles. Okay. What does pile 2 need to know? We also have the 6 of Swords. Okay, so, okay, whatever this thing is, guys, some of you, it's a new job opportunity where you're having to move. For some of you, this just feels like a fresh start for you. Whatever this thing is, it's going to be able to support you financially for some of you. Like, it's literally going to pay your bills, and maybe you, like, would have never suspected it. Okay, we do have the Hierophant on the bottom of the deck, so it could be some sort of a spiritual career that you're looking into, and Spirit is saying go for it. Like, it's going to support you financially. Like, however much energy you're willing to put into whatever this thing is, it's going to give back to you equally. And also, guys, with the 6 of Swords, Spirit's just saying you're ready, okay? I think one of the main reasons you've always postponed whatever this idea is because maybe you just were not feeling in the right energy for it, or maybe you were not in the right headspace. Maybe you were feeling a little bit depressed. Maybe you're feeling a little bit anxious, but it's like you're coming out of that energy. Like, you've healed, you've done the work, and now it's time. You know what I mean? It's like this energy of like, you've done the work. You're so ready for whatever this thing is. You're so ready for whatever this new beginning is. You just have to trust Spirit enough to take a leap of faith. Okay. I feel like this is going to just be such a great opportunity for you guys. I just feel like it's going to fulfill you and satisfy you on so many levels. And I feel like you're about to start whatever this thing is. For some of you, it is a new job, and Spirit is just saying to go for it. You know, like, absolutely head first, fearless, okay? We're going to do a little Taylor Swift quote. Head first, fearless. You need to go right in, okay? What is this Ace of Pentacles? 2 of Pentacles. Why are we juggling? Why are we going back and forth? You know what I mean? I almost want to say is like, go for it. Like, why are we continually going back and forth? Why are we thinking of all the worst case scenarios? Like, it's time to just take the leap of faith and go for it. What is this 6 of Pentacles? We have the 9 of Cups in the reverse. And what is this 6 of Swords? 6 of Swords. We have the Hierophant again, which was the bottom of the deck energy. I feel like, honestly, I think you guys are going to go for it. I'm not feeling like you're going to hold yourself back from this opportunity. I think fear has kind of blocked you a little bit, but it doesn't feel like it's going to block you for long. I think a lot of you know that this is your destiny, whatever this is, or at least you can feel intuitively that this is a really, really bomb-ass opportunity for you. And I think a lot of you can feel that it's going to make you very, very happy. So why would you hold back? Why would you hold yourself back from something that's going to make you extremely happy with this Nine of Cups in the reverse? It's like whatever this is, guys, you shouldn't be questioning it, because deep down you can feel that it's going to make you happy. You can feel that once you take this opportunity, and once you start building and growing whatever this is, it's going to make you extremely happy, and it's going to be very, very aligned with your soul's path. Okay, the Hierophant gives me this feeling of like, this is what you're meant to do, at least for the time being, and it's going to help you grow as a person, and it's going to help you grow as a soul. Okay, so yeah, I'm getting like you are going to take this opportunity though. It doesn't feel like you would hold yourself back from something like this. Death in the reverse on the bottom of the deck tells me that you are a little bit afraid of change. That's all it is. I think there's fear of change. For some of you, this new opportunity is going to like force you to move to a different location, but I think it's going to be very good for you. I think it's going to be a very positive experience. It doesn't feel like it's going to be something that's negative. It definitely feels like it's going to be something that's very much aligned with your soul and what your soul came here to do. Okay, so Spirit guides of pile 2. What does pile 2 need to know? What does pile 2 need to know? What does pile 2 need to know? Okay, we have clouds, shape-shifting. I kind of want to read this card real quick, just so I can get a better idea of what this is. Okay, so this chart, okay. So this card talks a lot about changing your appearance or shifting your appearance. So maybe that's something that you're going to be doing, or maybe that's something you've done recently, changing your style, changing your hair, changing your wardrobe, something like that. I'm also just getting the intuitive nudge that maybe this is a job where you're going to have to dress a little bit more formal, and maybe that's something you've been super stressed out about, like, oh my gosh, I got to go buy new clothes because I don't have the proper attire to wear to whatever this job is. But I think you're going to adjust just fine. So if this is something that is going to be a very drastic change for you, maybe you're going to have to move locations, maybe you're going to have to do something that you've never done before, maybe you're going to have to speak in front of people, Spirit is saying you're going to adjust just fine. Even though it may be something that you've never done before, you're going to naturally fall right into place with whatever this is, okay? Which is honestly awesome. We have effortless. It's going to be more effortless than you think, okay? I think you're overthinking it way, way too much. I really honestly feel like you are overthinking this way too much. Okay, we have instinct. Okay, again, I feel like it's going to come very natural to you. Okay, this is kind of giving me the energy of you've been training for this for lifetimes. I think whatever this thing is, some of you have actually done it in a past life. So it's really going to resonate with your energy, and it's really going to come very natural to you. Okay, I'm going to see if Spirit can give me some specifics, possibly try to channel on what this is. I'm hearing motion sickness, so some of you may be like working on a cruise boat is what I'm getting for some of you, are working on a boat. Is there any channeled information that you can bring through, Spirit? No, I think that's it, guys. That's all I'm picking up on. I'm not necessarily getting any other info. Is there anything else, Spirit, that they need to know? I think the energy here and the main message is just like, get out of your own way, get out of your head, and just step into the natural ebb and flow. Like whatever this thing is, you're going to be so natural at it. It's going to come to you so easily. So just step into the flow of what that energy feels like for you. Okay, we have the Chariot card. And we also have the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so you're about to embark on a new adventure. You're about to invest in something brand new, and Spirit is just wanting to tell you it's going to be super successful. Okay, so I love you guys so much. Make sure to let me know if this reading resonated with you, and I'm going to go ahead and move on to pile number 3. Hi, beautiful souls that chose pile 3 are the pink Mangano calcite, I believe is what you call it. We're going to put that crystal right here. If you resonate with the energy of that crystal, guys, it is going to be in my shop link down below if you guys want to check it out. We are going to go ahead and get started with what you need to know today. We've had some pretty great readings so far, so I'm excited to dive into you, pile number 3. Remember, this is general, guys, so not every single message is going to resonate, but just kind of take the energy that does resonate with you and your situation and leave the rest behind. Also, guys, make sure to check me out on Instagram and TikTok. I do post spiritual content over there, so be sure to check me out on other platforms. And we're going to go ahead and dive into you, pile 3. That sounded weird. Okay, we're going to just dive into this reading, okay? Okay, what does pile 3 need to know? Let's see. I'm hearing just trust yourself more. Just trust yourself more. Just trust yourself more. Okay, I like the energy of that. You're constantly second guessing yourself, pile 3. There's a lot of second guessing for pile 3. Okay, I think you, pile 3, you could be like the most amazing person, but you still question yourself. Or like, you could be so good at whatever you're doing, but you still question it. And it's like, Spirit's like, just trust yourself more. Just trust yourself more. Okay, let's see. Let's start with some oracle for pile 3. What does pile 3 need to know? Okay, we start with leap. Oh my gosh, yes. Just trust yourself more. You go first, the universe will catch you. You know what you're doing, pile 3. You know what you're doing. Keep going. You know what you're doing. It feels, honestly, look, I just split the deck and we have answer the call. You know where you're being called to go. You know. Like, you know where you're being called to go. You know where you're being called to take the next leap of faith. You just got to trust yourself more. You go first, the universe will catch you. It's like, I almost want to say that you guys maybe keep checking in, like you keep doing cards for yourself or you keep doing readings, checking in, making sure you're on the right path. And Spirit is like, why are you checking in so much? Like, you're on the right path, like keep going. And then it's like, you'll get an idea and be like, wait, is this the right idea? And Spirit's like, yes, it's the right idea. Just jump, just go, just take action upon it. Okay, taking a little sip of my tea. Hold on, but I just had to show you. Look how cute this mug is. It says sip. It's just so cute for some reason. Okay, but yeah, like, wow. I feel like you guys are a lot more aligned than you give yourself credit for. Like, you're on the right path, so stop second guessing it. Stop second guessing yourself. Pile 3, Spirit. We also have inner temple. I feel like you've devoted a lot of your time to self-help. I feel like you've devoted a lot of your time maybe going to therapy or literally just healing. Like, you've devoted a lot of your time to Spirit. I keep splitting the deck in this card, so we're going to take answer the call. Okay, we are going to take it. I feel like you've devoted a lot of time to healing your heart. You've devoted a lot of time to transforming yourself. You've devoted a lot of time to transforming your life. You deserve this. Whatever's coming towards you, this alignment, this feeling of like, I'm on the right path, you deserve it. Like, you're probably about to step into this energy of not feeling so stressed out. You know, you're aligning with your heart chakra. You're aligning with, you know, your soul's purpose. And Spirit is just saying you deserve it. Like, you've been working on it. You've been trying very hard to align, you know, your life. You've been working very hard to align yourself with Spirit. Okay, you've been probably taking a lot of time to meditate, taking a lot of time to just sit with yourself in solitude and figure out what's next for you. And I feel for you, pile 3, you figured it out, so, you know, you don't have to be in the energy of searching anymore. I feel like you guys are constantly searching, but what you're searching for has already been found. That's what Spirit wants you to know. Something that you're searching for has already been found. Okay, so that's interesting, very much interesting, because it feels like sometimes you guys, with the second guessing yourself, it's like you're still in this energy of trying to find something, but it's like what you're looking for has already been found. Okay, so take that how it resonates. We're gonna go ahead and dive into some tarot as well. And honestly, I'm getting one more message. Like when you guys are in an energy of trying to figure out an answer to something, make sure to go within. Okay, I think a lot of times you have the tendency to get super stressed out and look for the answers outside of you. Take a moment, take a deep breath, ground your energy. The answer that you're looking for will be found within you. Okay, so let's see the energy of the tarot. Spirit, what does pile 3 need to know? We are calling in any angels, ancestors, archangels that want to join us. What does pile 3 need to know? What does pile 3 need to know? Okay, we have the Star card in the reverse. What is pile 3? We have the 5 of Swords. Okay, what does pile 3 need to know? We have the Death card in the reverse, as well as the Ace of Swords in the reverse. Okay. I feel like you're sabotaging yourself, pile 3. I'm not gonna lie. Like, that's what I'm feeling. We also have the 6 of Cups. It's like, some of you are even like returning to situations that happened in your past. It's like you're almost going back to your old self before the transformation occurred. It's like a lot of what you're going back to, like some of you are going back to old habits. Some of you are going back to old belief systems. Some of you are going back to the old way that you used to communicate with yourself. And it's creating a lot of conflict because it's almost like you're going backwards. I don't know how to explain this, but it's like you're going, some of you are like reliving past experiences with the 6 of Cups and the 5 of Swords. It's like you're reliving conflicting moments in your life. You're re-experiencing energies that you've already healed. And I'm not sure why you're going backwards. It's like with Death in the reverse, it's like you've already had a huge transformation, but for some reason you're wanting to acknowledge who you were before the transformation. And it's like, Spirit, why are they doing this? It's like, I'm not sure why you're doing this though. Because it's like you're almost reliving things or relearning lessons that you don't need to be relearning. Okay, we're going to clarify these energies. It's like go forward. Why are you going backwards is the energy here, pile 3. What is the energy for pile 3? What is the Star card in the reverse? We have the 2 of Cups. What is the 5 of Swords? 9 of Swords, yeah. You're very, very up in your head right now. The Death card, Spirit, what is the Death card? We have the Strength card. And this Ace of Swords in the reverse. What is this Ace of Swords? Okay, Spirit is saying this Ace of Swords in the reverse is the way that you're communicating to yourself, okay? It's very much triggering this feeling of not feeling worthy about yourself, okay, with the Empress in the reverse, especially with the Star card in the reverse. I feel like you've been communicating to yourself in a way where you're almost downplaying your success, or you're talking negatively about yourself, or you're talking negatively about the way that you look. And Spirit is really pointing out that this 5 of Swords is conflict within yourself. It's like you're the cause of it, okay? Especially with the 9 of Swords, Spirit really wants you to address your thinking patterns. You're the one causing this conflicting energy. You're the one causing yourself to go back to a time period that you don't need to go back to. So I feel like Spirit is saying you're going to step out of this energy after this reading. You're kind of going to have that strength to recognize, oh my gosh, what am I doing? Some of you are literally self-sabotaging. Like there's so much success and growth about to occur and you're almost sabotaging yourself, okay? Two of Cups, guys, some of you have a new relationship coming in and maybe you're nervous about it. And so it's almost like you're sabotaging yourself so that you can't experience happy moments in your life. I think there's a lot of good energy about to show up in your life. So get out of your head, stop reliving in the past, stop reliving the past, stop repeating old patterns, and accept what's about to show up in your life. It feels like there's a lot of success. There's a lot of triumphing energy that is about to show up in your life, pile 3. There's so many blessings that are going to fall in your lap. And it's like your ego you're almost subconsciously ruining it for yourself. You're not ruining it. What is yours will be yours, but you're almost delaying it. Okay, you've delayed some sort of success that was supposed to show up for you, but you've almost slipped back into some sort of a pattern which has stalled your growth a little bit. It's stalled it, it's delayed it, it has not taken it away. Okay, I do want you guys to understand that whatever is meant for you will show up for you. But get out of this energy. Like, stop overthinking, stop second guessing, stop speaking to yourself negatively, stop reliving the past. A lot of what you're thinking about lately, it's already done, it's already over. A lot of what you're telling yourself lately are thought patterns that you've already worked through. So stop. Spirit is just literally saying stop doing it. Like, you literally have to stop doing it. It's a habit that you have to stop, okay? Because it's turning into a pattern for you. It's very much a self-destructive energy. I am not gonna lie. I honestly feel like with the Death card in the reverse, there's so many massive changes coming up for you, and I think you got a little scared. I'm not gonna lie. With this Star and the Empress card, I think maybe some of you got a little bit scared of your power, or your ability to manifest things. I think you're a super duper bright light in the world and you shine so brightly, and I think you got a little scared of that. So you temporarily put out your match because you were so scared about the flame that was about to spread within you, is what Spirit is saying. You were about to start a forest fire in a good way. Like, you were about to start a damn fire. You were about to light some shit up, in your life. There was so much about to happen for you. And it's almost like you paused, or you just like sabotaged it a little bit, okay? It just delayed it though. I want you guys to remember that. Okay, wow, we have the Meadow, Vulnerability. I love the Meadow card. Okay, I love the Meadow card. We also have Island, Solitude. Why did you separate yourself again? I feel like you also have fogged. You're not fogged in. Like, Spirit is saying you are not fogged in. You feel fogged in with the Ace of Swords in the reverse. You feel that energy of fog, but it's like you caused it. Like, you weren't fogged in and then suddenly you became fogged in because you started overthinking and overanalyzing everything. I almost want to say that, like, things started falling into place for you, like things started happening for you, and you just like overanalyzed it too much and put yourself back into an energy of this fog. The good thing about this is you put yourself into it so you can remove it. And a lot of how you're going to be able to remove it revolves around changing your thinking patterns. Okay, I'm gonna read the Meadow card or take a look at it to make sure I'm fully understanding what it is. Yes, you are in a place right now where you can take risk with your feelings and take risk with the truths of who you are. Spirit is encouraging you to take these leaps of faith, take these risks, but you almost overthought it too much or overanalyzed it too much and stopped yourself in the process. So, very interesting. Very, very interesting. Come out of solitude a little bit. Like you don't need to be in this energy anymore. But it's almost like you've put yourself back in this energy. It's like, go out there and connect with people. Okay. Maybe some of you need to like date, okay? Go on dates with people. Some of you just need to quite literally post yourself on social media because a lot of people are going to connect and resonate with your energy. Some of you are scared of vulnerability, but showing the world the real you is what's creating all this success. So this is an interesting reading because a lot of this energy feels self-inflicted. Like it doesn't feel like it's other people. It feels like it's you, which is honestly better to me because you can control yourself. So you may have put yourself back into this energy, but you can control the way you think, okay? So I'm hearing your appearance. Some of you are changing your appearance. I want to get some of these heart chakra cards. I did not get these cards for anyone else, but for some reason I want to get them for you, pile 3. Let's take a look at what's going on here for you. Pile 3. Pile 3, Spirit. What is the message that pile 3 needs to know? Okay, guys, we have balance in the reverse. Spirit is just telling me with that card, your life is about to be balanced out again. I feel like you guys have been feeling a little conflicted with yourself, but that's about to change. Like, Spirit is just saying with that card, your life is about to balance back out again. Things are about to get a whole lot better. We have rest and reconsider. Rest and reconsider. Interesting. And we also have the release card in the reverse, which I think is the death card. And we also have this take the lead card and dedicated effort. It's time to start working on something for you. I don't know what this is. It's like opportunity beckons. You know there's a big opportunity for you. There's some sort of a soul calling that you're being guided to answer. But it's like you have to release this energy of this solitude, hermit, like non-action energy. Like it's time to get up and start taking action. Okay? That's what I'm getting. Like you've got to let go of whatever this energy is. Some of you it's self-pity. For others of you it's overthinking, it's overanalyzing. You got to let it go. You got to let it go. You know, like take the lead. It's time. You got to let it go. You got to let go of the anxiety. You know, like, you know, you can heal, you can meditate all you want, but at the end of the day, you've got to change. You've got to shift, pile 3. You can meditate, you can watch all the self-help videos, you can watch all the pick a card readings, but if you don't change the way you think and you don't change your patterns of sabotaging yourself, you're not going to be able to transform your life, okay? So, let me know if this resonated with you, pile 3. Make sure to subscribe and click the notification bell so you get notified every time I upload a brand new video. And I'm gonna move on to pile 4. Hi, beautiful souls that chose pile 4 or the pink tourmaline crystal, this one right here. These are available on my spiritual shop, so if you guys resonate with the energy of pink tourmaline, make sure to check out my spiritual shop, which is going to be linked down below. So we're going to start with this oracle deck right here. We're going to be seeing what you need to know right now. Before we get started, remember this is general, so take what resonates, leave the rest behind. Also, guys, make sure to check me out on Instagram and TikTok. They are going to be linked down below. I post spiritual content over there as well, so make sure to check me out. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and dive right into your reading, pile 4. What does pile 4 need to know, Spirit? The pink tourmaline. Adjustments are required. Okay, Spirit is saying something about adjustments. Some of you could be moving homes. Maybe you're moving things around in your home. Maybe you're cleaning up some space. Spirit is saying that you're trying to make room for something new. It's trying to make room for something new. Okay, let's see. Spirit, pile 4. Pile 4's energy. Oh my gosh, we got 2 cards immediately. So we have Mintaken, longing for home or belonging. Yeah, you guys are feeling called to shift because you're not resonating anymore. We also have awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being. Yeah, you guys are you're trying to shift. Whatever you're doing right now is not speaking to you anymore. Whatever you're doing right now or whatever energy you're in, it's not aligned with you, okay? I honestly want to say that you guys have been through an awakening process, or you're currently going through an awakening process, and because of this, a lot is going to start shifting for you. I think all of the sudden you guys are starting to feel like you don't belong wherever you're at. Maybe it is the location that you're currently in and you're just not resonating or vibing with the energy of the location anymore. Maybe it's a particular job that you're in, but it's almost like you guys awaken something within you. It's like once you start the spiritual awakening, there's no turning back. And as this awakening has occurred for you guys, you have started to notice that things that you used to do, things that you used to like doing, things that used to resonate for you are no longer resonating for you. So you guys are going to be called to switch things up or make adjustments in your life. Some of you are going to be switching up your diet. Some of you are going to be switching up your clothing style. Some of you are going to be wanting to switch up your career just so you can shift into something that resonates with your energy. Because Spirit is basically wanting you to recognize that you have upgraded something within you. You're not the same person that you used to be. So things that used to resonate for you are just not going to click anymore. So I'm hearing you're going to find fascination in new things. You're going to start exploring new facets of yourself. You're going to start discovering new parts of yourself that you didn't even know existed, okay? You've awakened something within you that's been dormant, okay? It was always there within you. It's just been laying dormant, but you've lit a match to an unlit candle, and now you can see clearly, okay? Some of you, we're living in a bit of a fog. You decided to maybe open up a spiritual book, start learning tarot, and all of a sudden, bam, you've awakened to something new. All of a sudden, you can start seeing the world for what it is, and you no longer are viewing things through rose-colored glasses. You see the world for what it is, positive and negative, and you're going to start to notice the negative things that you see. You're going to want to move away from them. Some of you are actually very new to spirituality. And for others of you, you have been in spirituality, but you're just kind of going through one of those energetic upgrades where a lot of what you're doing is going to shift because you're shifting as a person. And so your outside realm is going to want to shift too, okay? Because your inner self is shifting, your outer self is going to want to shift too. We have a leap in the reverse. Okay, so these are positive changes, Spirit is saying. These are very positive changes. Also, Spirit wants you to know, we have dance in the reverse. This card is do something to shift your vibration. You're going to want to do things differently. Spirit does not want you to feel like you have to change everything at once though, okay? Take your time with this. I feel like with the leap card in the reverse, don't feel like you have to make all of these drastic changes all at once. Spirit is just basically coming through and saying in this reading that these changes are coming, okay? So they're not going to happen all at once, nor would you want them to happen all at once, but they are going to happen, okay? So Spirit is just kind of coming through and saying just be ready for things to kind of shift for you because that is going to show up, okay? Loving this energy for you. When tuning into this energy and feeling it out, it kind of just feels like transition. Hold on, I'm trying to line up these cards. It kind of just feels like transition, like moving jobs, moving locations, that kind of thing. Just doing things a bit differently. It just feels like you're going to be doing things differently, okay? So let's see, what do you need to know right now? Spirit, guides, ancestors, and angels that want to join us, only for pile 4's highest and holiest good. We can dive into the tarot. Okay, pile 4. Let's see what's been going on with you. What does pile 4 need to know? Spirit, what does pile 4 need to know? What does pile 4 need to know? We have the Ace of Cups in the reverse. Okay, Spirit just told me exactly what that meant. We also have the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Interesting. Okay, so things that you used to love, you're not going to love them anymore. We have the Four of Swords on the bottom of the deck in the reverse. You might become quite restless, or your energy might just feel like it's very caged up. And that's because it's like, it's almost like a hermit crab needing a new shell. And so with this Page of Pentacles, you might feel very called in the near future to try new hobbies, new things, new foods, new styles. Some of you may embark on a new business endeavor that you've always wanted to do, or it may just be kind of like a sudden epiphany. I'm getting for pile 4, you might have these sudden epiphanies to just switch up your life and change up everything. Spirit is kind of just saying it's like when Britney Spears shaved her head. It's that kind of moment where you just want to swipe, like have a clean slate. And you're just going to want to suddenly want to just shift up your life. Okay. It's honestly a very exciting energy. Yeah. So let's see what else we have going on here. I don't know. Okay, there we go. The Seven of Wands. Okay, interesting. What you believe in might change as well. I'm getting your values may change. So what you used to stand for may be completely different, okay, coming up. You are going to kind of shift as a person. Your belief systems are going to shift. Just the way you think about life is going to shift. The way you view life is going to shift. A lot of who you used to be is no longer going to resonate with you. So it's almost like things that you used to believe in may shift for you. Your belief systems may change very, very drastically. Your values may change very drastically. And Spirit just wants you to be prepared for this because you may not recognize yourself. Seven of Swords in the reverse. You may start to feel like you're living a life, or you're being a phony, or you are, it's almost like imposter, like you're almost going to feel like an imposter to your own life, because once these things start falling out of place and you don't like them anymore, to continue doing them, you're going to feel like you're an imposter in your own life because your soul is going to be yearning to do different things, but your physical body is going to be doing the same things that you've been doing. And so you may feel almost like you're living a lie, but it's almost like once this feeling comes up within you, you're going to immediately start to shift it. So don't worry too much about it. If you're looking in the mirror right now and you're not recognizing who you are, if you're starting to feel different, these are all normal. Spirit is saying like, this is normal. Just try as best as you can to just kind of go with the flow and don't resist whatever comes up. Don't resist whatever you feel guided to do. Okay, let's see. What is this Ace of Cups? Spirit, what is this Ace of Cups? Okay, I'm going to take it because Spirit flashed this card towards me. Where'd it go? We have the Tower that wanted to come out. Okay, so, you know, here's your old life just falling apart, but in a good way, in a good way. Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles, Spirit. Page of Pentacles. Two of Wands. You're going to be preparing to embark on some new adventures. Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands. Okay, I'm going to take it. We have the World and the Ten of Pentacles. What is this Seven of Swords? Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, definitely very much moving in a new direction. Some of you, I'm hearing you need to put your 2 weeks in, you know, because it's that kind of energy where you're going to be falling out of love with certain things in your life. You're not going to be choosing it. It's just going to happen. You know, this could even be like a relationship you're in. You're just going to be like, I don't feel good about this anymore. Or a job that you're in, it's like, I just don't like it anymore. And the one thing that you don't want to do, Spirit is cautioning you, is like, don't resist these feelings. Don't try to pretend and act like you still are in love with something that you're not. Don't try to pretend that you still enjoy a job if you don't enjoy it. Spirit is not discrediting your previous life. Spirit is not discrediting what you've already accomplished. You've achieved so much up till this point. So Spirit is not discrediting what you've already done, what you've already accomplished, what you've already seen, the lessons you've already learned. Spirit is just basically saying a new cycle is beginning. With the World card in the reverse, something is ending so that something new can begin. You know, whatever you're currently doing right now has served its purpose. Spirit is not saying to, you know, not acknowledge that it's done that. It has served its purpose, but something new is being pushed into your life to serve a new purpose so that you can learn new lessons and have new growth, okay? It's honestly a very beautiful energy. With this Knight of Pentacles, you may be committing to something new. Again, a new job, a new relationship. You may be committing to something brand new, which is going to be very fun and exciting for you. With this Dance card here, it's going to be something very different than you've ever done before. Honestly, a lot of your family members might be a little shocked. They might be like, well, why are you doing that? You know, it doesn't make any sense. It's not supposed to make sense. You're just kind of supposed to listen to your intuition and go for it. Okay, so we're going to dive into this Oracle deck. I love this reading. Like, this may be my favorite pile. I freaking love this energy. Okay, so let's see pile 4. What is going to be happening for you? Not what's going to be happening for you. What am I saying? We're going to be saying what you need to know from this Oracle deck. So Spirit, what does pile 4 need to know? What does pile 4 need to know? Okay, we have 2 cards. We have the Milky Way perspective. Yeah, your entire perspective is shifting. It's crazy. We also have communion. Some of you have actually just like, let me read this card real quick. I want to make sure I'm like reading this right. Okay. Okay, that's what I'm getting. It's almost like, I feel like I'm a broken record, but it's like some of you are going to suddenly feel called to connect with nature. Some of you are going to suddenly feel called to move towards a more foresty area. It's just going to be this calling, and you're just going to listen to it and go with the flow with it. Spirit is saying, like, don't question it, just go with it. It may seem out of nowhere. It may seem out of the blue. You may just be like, what? Like, I don't get it. I don't understand. You're not supposed to understand. There's not supposed to be a logical explanation for it. It just kind of is. It just is what it is. Okay, pile 4? I really don't know how else to say that. It just is what it is, okay? I'm going to get a few of these cards as well. I think this is all that I'm picking up on though. There doesn't seem to be much left to dive into. Awaiting results. Awaiting results. Pile 4. Let's see, I'm being shown the feeling alone in the reverse. I think for the first time you're not going to be feeling alone because you've awakened to something new. Okay, look, manifest. This is beautiful. You guys are in a strong energy to manifest a completely new life, completely new energies. You guys are going to manifest completely new results, completely new achievements. A lot of you are going to be doing this alone. But Spirit is saying, yes, you're going to be doing it alone. You're going to have the support of your guides and ancestors, obviously. You're going to be doing it alone, but you're not going to feel alone. And that's a beautiful energy. So you may be alone, but Spirit is saying you're not going to feel alone. Okay, so let me know, pile 4, if that resonated. Remember, you can check out my spiritual shop if you would like to pick up a pink tourmaline. And I will see all of you beautiful souls on the next one. Bye, guys.